I got to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you home.
Warrior 70. Let's go.
Right to the air is Richardson. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. That's good for a Colts.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Richardson. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A short one there, caught by Kittle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On 4th down, Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's a turnover on down.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on. Set.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
32-yard line.
67 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 5.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinals.
From the gun, here's Ward. Headed left, buying time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 50, trap 50. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Ward now on third down. To the goal line and in. Jim Deacon. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
Moving to his left. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Tim Deacon. Wow. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
19 sight, 1970 Lions.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one complete to Ridley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come 19, come 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. That one underneath to Pollard, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Seventy range, 70 range, 18 Rattler, 18 Riggs, scrimmage. Buffalo 18.
To the air again. Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready, ready.
On fourth down, Ward. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Panther 60, Mustang 19. Panther left, 19 Lions.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one out wide to A-Chain. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stumping that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it, and the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
aesthetics. Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran by the Lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and the
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 70,
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Thompson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up
So,
second
from
and
37,
5.
here's second and 5.
Come on. Set Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but if you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
In punt formation.
Duvernay to return. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Richardson. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kick is good.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Warrior 70. Let's go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Ready? 79, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. That is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
That's good.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 29.
Richardson to throw.
First down.
Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
On first and 10, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
Come 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Prince. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
19. Franco 80.
On second down, Richardson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
And the Colts first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Drop 6. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Richardson going to look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lock. Give me the rock. And give him a key. What does only mean? Wait till it. Wait till it. Wait till it. Give me a D.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
is going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Warriors 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Mustang 19!
On first down, it's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Rolling right. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown Colts. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
At their own 20-yard line.
To run it down. Get your money, y'all. I put money down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Here's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Tries at the point, up and good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Richardson. That's taken in by Achan. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
Come
and
back
2.
in, come back
The
in.
30-yard line.
Panther and 70.
From the gun, Richardson. That'll be taken in by Moore. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he will score! And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigotankwa. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, Defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
19 tight, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air again, Ward. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. Turn 19.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of a shotgun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Ward. This one is caught. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
60 box, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Now he'll run, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5.
Ready. Warriors, step, Cowboy, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Start of the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18 Cardinal. Hey. Trap 50, trap 50. 79 Broncos.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, What do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's a pump blow. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
5-yard line.
Back. 6 COVID-19.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Nothing. 70. 76.
Again, it's Ward. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80. 18. 19. Top 50. Top 60. 18. Rattler. 18. Go.
They snap it to Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Panther and ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now he takes off. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Let's go.
A gain of 33 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of
79
yards.
Broncos.
And the Colts 1st down.
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Yards on the play.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal.
Hold it ready.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Richardson. Moving left. Taking off. And he will get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Titans 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They get 25 on that connection. First down for Tennessee.
First down.
Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Let's go. 19, 18. Hey, pass. 65. Tap, check. Rig alert. Street. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. And that's what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Have the 60. 18 Rattler. Ready, go. Ready.
Ward to throw again. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19. 60 Mavericks. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Let go.
Here's Richardson. That one taken in. Good down. Touchdown Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Warriors 70, 18 Cardinal, 18, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, it's Richardson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's good for close. First down.
19 tight.
First down.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, Ward. Again, working deep downfield. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to try it here again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Cup 19. Check. Unlock line.
To throw on second down is Ward. He's going to look downfield once again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up. That's Samuel Womack. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here.